Hi everybody, Chuck Parsons again at HPC, the Training and Education Manager. Today we're going to be replacing a pilot assembly on a fire and water feature. He does have the older rectangular pilot for the new EI system, and of course we're going to be replacing that with a one of our smaller pilot assemblies with the smaller blowout box on it. We have gone ahead and removed the screws from the pilot and the blowout box on the pan, and we've also disconnected the pilot tube, the thermocouple, and the igniter wire from the valve box here. So at this point it's going to be a matter of feeding the thing up and through, getting a new one back down, and making the connections. But come on back and we'll show you where we're at. Okay, so as you can see, we've got the older pilot out. It was one of the rectangular unit pilot assemblies. This is actually our new styled pilot assembly. As you can see, it's much smaller. Different shaped blowout box, but due to the size of it, we've got to have this install collar mounted to the pan as well. This install collar, or this installation collar, is actually going to cover the larger hole in the pan, and then the blowout box will mount to the plate itself. So let's go. Okay, so as you can see down here, we've got the pilot pulled through. We've got everything buttoned up at the top. At this point, it's just a matter of kind of curling things up, getting things tied up and reconnected to the box here, and we'll show you that here in just a second. Okay, so the pilot tube, we have to add the compression fitting, the ferrule, the collar, and of course the compression nut. So again, the nut goes on the end of the tube first, then the collar with the little notched side out goes on there, and then the actual ferrule goes on top of that. Slide that over there. And we're ready to connect the pilot tube. Okay, so we got the pilot tube good and tight. Of course, we will do a leak check when we fire it up. And next we need to connect the thermocouple here. Again, you want to make sure that that goes in very straight. You don't want to cross thread anything. Okay, so the thermocouple, just a wrench on. You really don't need to get things real tight on the thermocouple. If you over tighten it, you'll actually crush the end of it and you'll lose your millivolt. So just kind of hand tight, maybe another half turn beyond that. And igniter wire plugged in, and we're all ready to go. The only thing I would like to do down here is maybe get some zip ties, kind of clean things up a little bit. But other than that, we're all connected, and we should be ready to test here real soon. Okay, so to wrap things up here, again, it was a matter of removing the media from the pan. We did remove the pilot assembly from the pan itself, just the two screws. Normally we just do inside the pilot, but again, we're going to a new blowout box and everything. So we did have to remove the blowout box from the pan as well. Beyond that, it was a matter of disconnecting from the valve box, pull the old one up and out, feed the new one down, mount it to the pan just like we did, and make reconnect to the valve box. And you've got a new pilot assembly on your water feature, your 360 fire on water. Again, my name's Chuck. For all your fire needs, please call HPC. Thank you.